Top tier direct sales. How do I even begin to describe it? Well, hey, it's kind of like being transported into a parallel universe of home business. And in this universe, the only thing that's different is that you actually make money in your home business in your first 90 days. That would be different, wouldn't it? Now, if you watched any science fiction, I love that stuff. You know the allegory here, right? A parallel universe is a reality that is actually identical to our own in every respect, except for just a few tiny things that are actually totally different. I mean, if somehow you were magically transported into one, you'd immediately recognize everything. Your wife or husband would look the same, you know, the dog would look the same, the house the same, the backyard, everything the same, except maybe one little detail. Like maybe you check your bank statement and somehow there's $10 million in there. That would be different, right? Now this is where you start waving your bank statement, running around in circles in the house and screaming something about going to Tahiti immediately, right? Now you notice all of a sudden that nobody else seems to think that's very strange, right? What's the big deal with the bank statement, right? What are you so excited about? There seems to be nothing strange about it to anybody. It's always been that way. I know what you're thinking, right? That other universe is looking pretty good right now. And our first thought is probably, yes, Mark, take me there quickly. Well, however, science fiction teaches us that there's always a price to pay. When you change even one factor in our reality, you have to give up something in return. Well, enough science fiction. Back to the main point of the article. Top-tier direct sales business model, right? What exactly is top-tier direct sales, and how come you don't know about it? Well, it's been around for quite a while. And although it's similar to network marketing, it's not as well recognized. Now, in network marketing companies, we recognize those. I mean, those are the home business models that everyone is familiar with, like Amway and Nu Skin and thousands of others. Now, in network marketing, the entry fee when you sign up as a distributor is generally pretty small, a couple bucks, right? Maybe a few $100s. Now, because the entry fee is so small, even if you're a super recruiter and can bring in 10 or 20 reps into your business each month, you're never going to be able to earn a full-time income based on your personal efforts. That's just how the network marketing business model was designed, right? To make money in that business model, you need to build a team of several hundred reps to earn even a few $1,000s in residual commissions. And you're going to need a group of 10,000 or more to even get to the kind of money that most people associate with good income in that particular industry, right? You got to leverage yourself. That means you're going to have to build a big team. And establishing that magical duplication in your downline is critical to your success. Critical. Because of this, you're going to now find that your success now depends on factors that are totally outside your direct control. And even if you're really good and bring in hundreds of people to your opportunity, sometimes that magic duplication just doesn't occur. We've all seen it happen in all kinds of business models, right? Everything seems lined up perfectly. And then, bam, the market changes. The company doesn't handle something right. There are endless possibilities that can go wrong. I mean, a textbook example of this would be what happened recently to a mega viral network marketing success story. It went from way down here to, boom, exploded, right? Called Mona V. You can see the blog post update on my website. Now that, of course, is just part of the territory. Some business models fly and some die. And it's no different in traditional business or in network marketing. Now enter the world of top-tier direct sales. A little bit different. In top-tier direct sales, everything is the same, except that the entry fee to sign up as a distributor or customer is higher. Generally, it's in the range of, let's say, $2,000 to $20,000 or more. Now, when you sign up as a rep on this model, you generally get 50 to 100% commission for sponsoring them. Boom. So you can generate commissions of anywhere from $1,000 to over $20,000 a transaction in some companies. Now, supporters of this particular business model, the top-tier direct sales, point out that this totally changes the dynamics of the home business into, well, it's a much more powerful and lucrative opportunity, to say the least. Using a top-tier direct sales model, I mean, theoretically a person can enter the business, go out and market, and even assuming it takes them a little while to really get ramped up, 2 or 3 months, they could be earning $10,000 a month within 90 days or so, even if no duplication occurs, even with no duplication. I told you, this is a parallel universe. This puts a home business owner in the position of being able to earn a full-time income right from the beginning. What an interesting concept, huh? This top-tier direct sales model is primarily dependent on your own personal efforts. So it's really more of a direct sales model with the residual tacked onto the back end of the compensation plan. Now, because the compensation plan is heavily weighted on the front end, top-tier direct sales business models, they're also referred to sometimes as GPT, or Get Paid Today. You can see my review on my blog of the Coffeehouse Letter and the post, Is Network Marketing Dead? Now, of course it seems that the biggest barrier for top-tier direct sales companies, and of course there are barriers to all businesses, right? But the biggest barrier seems like enrolling new members would be convincing the average person who has problems trying to talk a prospect into a $500 startup kit that it's just as easy to sell a $10,000 one. Now, of course, with the high ticket entry fee, the potential prospect pool, it's probably smaller. But then again, in a top tier sales company, you really don't need to enroll many people to get to 5 figures a month, right? 2, 3, maybe 4. But think of that for a minute. There's millions of people that start businesses every year. And hey, you can imagine starting a business is a darn expensive project, and it can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Take franchising, for instance. Franchising's everywhere. In today's market, it's booming. There are lots of people with money looking for opportunity chasing franchises. I mean, probably the cheapest franchise you can find, the most popular in 2019, was over $80,000. And then you're married to the bricks and mortar, and maybe you will be lucky and even break even in 2 or 3, maybe 4 years. However, to the average person, the idea that somebody wanting to spend $10,000 or more for a business, well, it's just beyond their comprehension, which is why so many people, what do? They start their own business journey in an inexpensive network marketing company because they think that it'll be easier to build a big team and hence get to the money with a low-priced opportunity that, hey, everybody can afford it, right? It's only $50, it's only $500. But there's a problem. The killer here is that there's a very big difference in how a prospect looks at a top-tier direct sales business as opposed to a network marketing company. Here's an example. Let's say, for instance, that you're a network marketing distributor. You advertise and you talk to prospects every day. You're very consistent building your business. And you try to enroll them into your business, right? You dazzle them with great products, exclusive technology, the amazing management team. Sounds familiar? And how well funded the company is. Yeah, we've heard it, right? However, your prospect is listening to you and you can almost sense what they're thinking. You know, I've been in 5 network marketing companies and it always sounds good in the beginning, but they just never work. I mean, let's face it, in today's market, everybody has been in at least one network marketing company. And you know what? Some have been in several. And they know that in the end, what? It's a lot of hard work to try to build a team of several thousand people, and it takes years. So even though the sign-up kit may only be a couple bucks, let's say 250 or so, they're probably going to say no. Now the question is why? I mean, you can spend 250 bucks on a great weekend getaway with your spouse. It's no big deal. So what's going on here? The issue is how the prospect is in fact looking at the money spent. Do they see it, do you think, as an investment? We hope they do. Or as an expense? Well, they say no because they see it as an expense, not an investment. They've been there before, and they know this will probably not work either, and so the money, well, it could take years to come back, and in reality, it's probably never coming back. So you know what? You know this. People tend to watch what they spend. Now, the difference with the top-tier direct sales model is that the profitability, well, as I've shown you, it's huge. And the return on capital is pretty darn quick. I mean, even 3 to 6 months, right? So do you think when they look at that, they see it as an investment or an expense? I say investment. And people will always find the money to jump on a good investment. Also, some of the faster moving top tier models I have tested, many members I've watched generate between 10,000 to 40,000 a week in just their first few months. And some members I have seen earn 100 to 300,000 a month. Yes, I said per month. A lot of money. But now historically, in the past, you built a top-tier direct sales business exactly the same way you built a home business or a network marketing company, right? What do? You make a list, you know this, right? Do meetings, you advertise, you do three-way calls with your upline. However, the biggest boost to the top-tier direct sales model has been the marriage of prospecting with online lead generation systems, like ClickFunnels, My Lead System Pro, or some of the newer, superior hybrid models like SimpleSystem1.com. I mean, marketing teaches us that if you have a large enough pool of prospects and you can pull from a really big audience, you can sell pretty much anything. Online marketing systems allow you to tap into the global market of billions of internet users. That's exciting, right? In today's market, hey, the big earners and top-tier direct sales companies are almost all using online marketing approaches and automated sales systems to tap into their market. So which really is the best business model? Well, actually, I like them both. As I pointed out in my blog post, Is Network Marketing Dead? The top-tier direct sales or the GPT model get paid today. It offers a way to achieve the big money much faster, a few months as opposed to a few years. But for the average person, it probably tops out at maybe 30,000 to 100,000 a month. Not a bad neighborhood, right? And some earners average over 300,000 a month. The difference is, this is interesting, in network marketing, it generally takes you longer, but since your ultimate team will be bigger, you'll be leveraging through tens of thousands of people, the top incomes are much higher. I know top network marketing distributors that earn over $1 million per month. Yeah, $1 million per month. Whoa, baby, that's some awesome income. I mean, let's face it. And to confuse things even more, there are many reps who actually do both. They reason that, hey, not everybody is going to be attracted to the same company or product, so why not have more than one in your store? Now, of course, if you've been in network marketing, you know this, to network marketing companies, this is heresy. It's only my company or the highway, right? But in today's market, I'm not so sure. For those in traditional network marketing that love their company or the product, but realize it could take them a few years to build up the duplication, marketing both a traditional and a top-tier direct sales business, I think it's a workable hybrid business model. It can provide you with front-end funding so that you can afford to do the slower build on the other. And in the final analysis, I've been very successful with both business models. And there's something to be said for just about all the business model variations out there. Hey, you know what? With a good comp plan, you can make money with any of them. But as far as compensation models, the confusing part of network marketing world is that there really are only minute variations in the compensation models, right? They're basically a 5% comp model. I don't care whether it's unit level, matrix, binary, etc. There are so many choices in companies that most people just make their decision based on if they like the product. Now, that's really, in my book, not a good way to do it. With top-tier direct sales, the business model is so radically different that it doesn't seem to suffer from that same type of competition in the mind of the prospect. They either see it or they don't. And one big advantage is they can generally see a more achievable path to the money. 3 to 5 months as opposed to 3 to 5 years. Let's talk risk factors. Now, as we saw, those above, income compensation examples we gave you, the comparison of network marketing and top-tier direct sales, network marketing business model seems to win the day in terms of absolute top earnings and income. But the higher level of income tends to come with some risk factors that many don't realize many times until it's too late. Now, the golden handcuffs. With network marketing, you are leveraging your income through a huge team of thousands of team members, and therein lies the risk. If something upsets the delicate balance in that ecosystem, like company mistakes, competition from other companies, punitive company moves, your income, can be gone in a heartbeat. The problem is that you have to spend years to build a big team, and you're always betting on the future of your income stream. But if the company messes up, or if some competitor pulls half of your downline out of your deal, or if the company decides to punish you for speaking to one of your downline about some other business model, boom, right? The golden goose is dead. They're gone. Now, in fact, seen this happen many times for many reasons in the network marketing industry. Your income stream, well, it's not under your control. And so you're pretty much locked in place and you're married to that company forever. And divorce in the world of network marketing, it's a messy affair. So, with the top tier direct sales model to compare, your income is more in your direct control, since your income comes from your direct sales, right? So you're doing it, right? You don't have to worry about all those other people. Now, if the worst happens, and let's say your company shuts down after a run of a couple good years, it would be disappointing. But you still have the money in the bank because you were paid in advance for your efforts, just the same way you are in traditional business. Now, you'd be upset, of course, but there's no lack of top-tier direct sales models out there. So you could probably find another really good model, join it, and go back to work. See? Now, you could do exactly the same thing in network marketing, but starting over means that you have to rebuild your entire downline. And that could mean thousands, tens of thousands, or hundreds of thousands of team members, which can take a really long time. So there you have it. Both models are excellent choices. You just have to decide, okay, which one of them fits your goals, which one of them fits your timetable. So dive in, make your choice. And GPT, get paid today. GPT, get paid tomorrow. Or GPTT, get paid today and tomorrow. Now, for more information on the home business models, you can check my blog at askmarkbarrett.com. And hey, it's Coach Mark, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.